My gym refused to refund me, so I showed up with the sheriff to seize their equipment. The gym manager laughed at me when I asked for my $1,200 back. They had kept charging my credit card for 2 years after I canceled my membership. I had the cancellation confirmation email. I had the bank statements showing ongoing charges. I had everything, but the manager didn't care. Sue us, he sneered. We have corporate lawyers. You're just a little guy. So I took his advice. I filed a claim in small claims court. Filing fee, $75. I submitted my evidence. The cancellation email with timestamp. 24 months of fraudulent charges. My written requests for refund that were ignored. The court date arrived. I showed up in a suit with a folder of documents. The gym sent nobody. They didn't even bother to respond. The judge granted me a default judgment, $1,200 in fraudulent charges, plus court costs and filing fees. Total judgment, $2,500. I sent them the official demand letter via certified mail. Return receipt requested. Someone at the gym signed for it. They ignored it. 30 days passed. No payment, no response, no acknowledgement. They thought the judgment was just a piece of paper. They were wrong. In my state, when a debtor refuses to pay a court judgment, you have options. One of those options is called a writ of execution. It authorizes the county sheriff to seize the debtor's property to satisfy the debt. I went back to the courthouse. I filed for the writ. I paid the sheriff's service fee. I scheduled the execution for a Friday at 6 p.m. peak gym hours. Maximum witnesses. I arrived at the gym with 2 uniformed sheriff's deputies, armed, official, ready to collect. The manager saw us walk through the front door. His face went from confusion to panic in about 3 seconds. What is this? You can't be in here with weapons. The lead deputy stepped forward. Sir, I'm serving a writ of execution on behalf of this plaintiff. Your business owes him $2,500 pursuant to a court judgment. He handed the manager the paperwork. You can pay the full amount in cash right now, or we begin seizing assets to satisfy the debt. The manager's face went white. This is ridiculous. I'll write you a check. Cash or assets, the deputy said. Those are your options. The manager looked around frantically. The gym was packed. Dozens of members on treadmills and weight machines, all of them watching. Several had their phones out, recording. I don't have $2,500 in cash. The deputy turned to me. Sir, please identify which assets you'd like us to seize. I pointed to the row of brand new rowing machines along the back wall. Those 2, they should cover it. The deputies walked toward the equipment. They began unplugging the machines from the wall. Wait! Stop! The manager was sweating through his polo shirt. Let me call the owner. Just wait. The deputy paused. You have 5 minutes. The manager fumbled with his phone. I could hear him speaking rapidly. Sir, there's a sheriff here. They're taking equipment. I need $2,500 right now. Pause. No, I'm not joking. There's people filming. Pause. I don't know. Some guy we overcharged. 2 minutes later, my phone buzzed. A Zelle notification. $2,500 from Fitness World Corporate LLC. I showed the deputy my phone. Payment received. He nodded and stepped back from the rowing machines. We're done here. The manager was shaking. Get out. Get out of my gym. I smiled. Gladly. And you might want to check your billing practices. I hear small claims court is pretty accessible. I walked out past dozens of gym members. Some of them applauded. One guy shouted, "Legend!"